Welcome to another episode of I Know Jax. I'm Joe Talentino. I hope you're enjoying your 4th of July weekend. Now, many of my friends have big barbecue parties this weekend, and I'm looking forward to watching the fireworks myself. But in today's show, we're gonna move around quite a bit. In the summer, I like to go on road trips, and to me, a road trip doesn't necessarily mean that I have to go very far. So today, we're taking a short road trip north to Fernandina, where we're gonna visit Chef Kenny Gilbert. He was a fan favorite and top chef, but he also has roots right here in our area. Top Chef contestant Kenny Gilbert has opened a restaurant up in Amelia, and it's called Gilbert's Underground Kitchen. We're gonna go check it out. So I'm with Kenny in the kitchen, and I know you're known for fine dining stuff. How'd you get into the whole barbecue thing, man?
Barbecue started with me back when I was cooking with my dad back in Ohio. I started cooking at the age of 3, scrambling eggs with my mom.
Right.
And then watching my dad barbecue from the patio. You know, my mom wouldn't let me actually go out there too young because of all the smoke.
Right.
So I got a chance to watch him from afar.
Cool. So what is it you're making here for us today?
Today we're going to do two of our signature items.
Okay.
Using alligator ribs.
Alligator ribs.
Alligator ribs.
Okay.
Yes,
so these aren't wild alligators. These
No, they're raised
raised
to about 6 feet.
Okay.
I
was going to ask because these ribs aren't that huge.
No, they're not huge. And what I've done prior to this, I've taken them and rubbed them with our Raging Cajun spice rub.
Right.
And then I smoked them for about 2 or 3 hours
Okay.
over some pecan and oak wood.
Ooh.
And then we bring them in and then cook them really slow in the oven for like another 45 minutes with a little diluted South Carolina barbecue sauce.
Cool.
And a little bit of chicken stock.
Sounds good. Let's get it going.
So this particular preparation is being served with our potato salad, which is named after my mom. It's called Carlotta's potato salad.
Cool.
And it's the name of that because she's the one who taught me how to make it.
All right. Got to give props,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. The next is we actually have a Brussels sprout slaw.
Oh, that sounds good.
Where we take nice shaved Brussels sprouts with toasted pecans, pickled spicy raisins, and an apple cider mustard seed dressing.
Wow.
Okay.
While the meat's in the oven, Chef Kenny prepares some Texas toast. He adds dill pickles made from local cucumbers. He adds a little bit of slaw and the potato salad made from Mom's recipe.
We buy dried pinto beans, and a process we do for our regular ribs. We poach them off, start them off with like Cajun spice, molasses, little Worcestershire, and then it kind of makes a nice stock.
A lot of TLC goes into those.
Oh yeah, and then we take the ribs out, and then we add the beans and let that cook and bake them off in the oven. And then we add up all the ingredients. We kind of have our plate pretty much ready to rock and roll. So we glaze it up with the South Carolina barbecue sauce, and we also have it on the side.
Got to have a lot of sauce, man.
A lot of sauce. And then from there, we just grab our ribs.
Oh man, look how nice that is.
Yeah, so nice and glazed up. And then we shake a little bit of our Cajun spice on there.
Nice. Kenny, that looks edible, man.
I think so. I think so, yeah. So this is our alligator ribs, South Carolina barbecue sauce. This is our meat and 3 feature. Beans, potato salad, and Brussels sprout slaw. So what we do with these ribs, they're already cooked and they're really nice and tender. You'll see how tender they are. We pull the meat off the bone. So from there, it just comes right apart. So as you can see, the bone goes about 3/4 of the way up, and then you have a nice little cartilage. So everyone always asks, oh, so what are alligator ribs? Well, they're alligator ribs.
That's not a trick question.
Not a trick question. So we pull all the meat off. Every order gets a slab of ribs. So we keep them in their whole form, cryovac in a circulator, staying at a perfect temperature at about 140 degrees.
Hold it, the tenderness as well.
Absolutely. Keeps it really nice and tender, keeps all the flavor.
Chef Kenny puts the meat in the pan and adds a little bit of barbecue sauce.
The next thing we have with this is a Carolina Gold Rice porridge.
Okay.
So we get our Carolina Gold Rice from Anson Mills out of South Carolina. And then we take water, butter, and salt, and we basically cook this like it's a congee.
Okay.
Okay, so I consider this to be like a southern style congee.
Okay.
So it's very neutral. You let in the rice flavor speak for
Right.
itself, and we cook it to it's a nice, almost a grit-like consistency.
Right.
Okay, but there is no cream. It's just a little bit of butter, salt, and then the natural starches from the rice.
Wow.
Padron peppers, they also call them the roulette pepper.
Oh, gotcha.
Like 1 out of every 6 or so,
It's
or
hot.
It's hot. So we do a mix of quarter Brussels sprouts and the peppers, and we just fry them.
Oh, deep fry. Gotcha.
We deep fry them.
It's time to load up the bowl with the congee, and then the alligator ribs are put on top. Then he adds the peppers and the Brussels sprouts. That looks mouth-watering good.
I like it because it's kind of bringing the South and Asia kind of together in
Right.
terms of the idea of the technique, but using all Southern ingredients.
Yeah.
I created a citrus mob indigenous to Florida where you take apple cider vinegar, orange marmalade,
Right.
Garlic, scallion, salt and pepper, and brought it all together. So we add this, it kind of gives a little bit of brightness to the dish.
Nice. I've had alligator tail, but never alligator ribs. It's got a little heat to it too. Pretty cool. Next, we're going to try out some sangria here at Gilbert's Underground Kitchen. So Tiffany, I understand you're going to do some awesome sangrias made with wine-based liquors.
Yes.
That sounds crazy, but good.
Yes, very delicious.
So show me
very
what you got,
delicious.
man.
Okay, first of all, we're gonna do the summer sangria. We already have our wine-based liquor in our glass measured up. We will.
So is that supposed to be rum?
It is actually like a gin-based.
Gin-based,
Yes,
okay, gotcha.
yes. And we tear off our rosemary. So we're gonna throw everything in together. We muddle very well, get all the flavors released from the rosemary.
Release all the oils and
yes,
stuff. Yeah.
Yes.
Crazy.
Get all that good flavor in there. 3/4 of an ounce of our lemon simple syrup.
Nice.
And then we do our juniper simple syrup. All right. After this, we muddle together. Release all those nice oils. Get the good flavor in there.
The sweetness from the strawberry.
Yes. Yes. We don't want to macerate the strawberry, but you know, just let that good flavor out there.
Muddle and macerate.
What words to use
Those
for
are
your
big
fruity summer
fancy words
beverage?
for mashed stuff.
Yes, yes.
Oh, so you don't strain it straight back into the...
Straight back into the glass, just like so.
Next, the sunrise sangria with jalapeno lime simple syrup, a couple of cut up tomatillos, and poblano peppers. Tiffany, the muddle queen, goes to work, adds ice, and pours the sunrise sangria in a glass. Tiffany tells me that Chef Kenny is a beast in the kitchen, and our next sangria is named after him. The beast combines passion fruit, thinly sliced jalapenos, then it's topped with ginger beer, sort of like a Moscow mule. Interesting.
It would be really rude of me to let you make these drinks and not give them at least a little bit of a taste.
Yes.
So I'm going to start, this one's the summer, right?
Yes.
Man, look at that, that's beautiful. That's terrible, you wouldn't like that at all.
I just wanted to let you know that I'm now sending out the Insider every Tuesday. You'll get tips and ideas for cool things to do, plus you'll find out what I'm up to and where we're filming next, that kind of stuff. You can subscribe to the Insider on my website at iknowjax.com. Since it's summer, we're expanding our show a little bit and taking a look at what you can do outside the city. Now, we just went to Gilbert's Underground Kitchen up in Fernandina. Next, we're going to head over to Tampa.
We're down in Ybor City, and I'm visiting Cigar City Cider and Mead, and I got Jared here, who is the master brewer, or mazer, or what is it we call it?
Mazer slash cider maker.
Cider maker. And, well, we're going to take a little sample of everything here, I think, it seems like. Take me through it.
This is our traditional cider. We kind of designed it after a traditional English dry cider with a little bit of an American twist, so it's got a little bit more sweetness than you would find in traditional English ciders. But it's nice, clean, crisp, refreshing, very tasty.
Very tasty. So give it a taste.
Yep.
I just want to keep drinking this one. But I guess we should go on.
Yeah.
What do we have here?
Actually suggest that we start over here with the rest of the ciders.
Okay.
The first one is a lychee lime treatment that I did.
When we taste beer, they say light to dark. And you said with
Dry to sweet.
dry to sweet. Okay.
So the lychee lime has got very nice characteristics. You get a little bit of the tropical lychee flavors with a little bit of the tartness of the lime come through. It's quite delicious. I think it's going to be quite successful as well.
Oh, that's nice, yeah.
I love cider. Next up, the Cowboy Dance Caramel Extravaganza.
That's a caramel apple in a glass.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Seriously. I like sweet stuff. So you can take my man card away, but I'll drink this anyway.
Next, we move over to the meads, starting with Vincente.
It's 7.3% orange blossom honey, and I put a ton of Madagascar bourbon vanilla beans in it. So it tastes like a cream soda.
Cream soda, I'm digging that. I'm one of those, I sniff everything.
Oh,
Is
of
that the
course.
dog in me? Maybe
No. That's what you're supposed to do.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Light, clean, refreshing.
Very, very light.
Now some of the crazier stuff that I've done. The next one is called Bad Politics.
Bad Politics?
That is sourwood honey. That is lactobacillus fermentation.
Okay, so let's see what that's all about. That's like sweet sour together.
Sweet. You get a little bit of the lactic bite on the finish.
Yeah, weird. I've never had anything like that before.
I've done melomels, hydromels, pine nuts, any kind of fruit that I can mix into it, I'll do it.
I was just getting ready to ask, I mean, can you do mead or cider from any fruit? Or?
No, ciders are all based from apples.
Always apples.
So anything that I do to it, it's primarily got to be
So
an
what's
apple
the deal
base.
with all these strawberry and all the weird things that you see in the stores?
Well,
That's all fake.
I wouldn't necessarily say fake, but it's all basically
Marketing gimmick.
right. They're
Call it what it is.
they're trying to draw in a more of a diverse crowd to their product, which I'm trying to do the same thing.
Yeah,
I try to have a plethora of different crazy flavors that everybody can come in here and enjoy something.
Sure. And then when it comes to mead, it's always honey, water, and
There's so many different styles of mead. Traditional mead, honey, water, yeast.
that's it.
This is a show mead.
Right.
Honey, water, yeast. That is orange blossom honey. I've won a couple of awards with that already. It's
Wow,
quite
really?
tasty. Then you reach out to different categories like melomels, which are honey and fruit.
Right.
And then piments are honey and grape.
Okay.
And then you can go into methylglins, which are honey and herbs and spices.
Oh, okay.
Then you have different categories like botchets, where it's actually, you're taking the honey, you're actually caramelizing it. And then you go through fermentation. And you can do a little adjuncts after that as well.
So you can really just go crazy with mead.
Yep.
It seems like there's no end to the combinations you can make.
The canvas is empty.
So Jared, thanks a lot for having us out here. And if you guys come down to Ybor City, definitely check them out. It's worth a try.
Mead and cider are becoming more popular than ever, and both have always been favorites of mine. I actually started out drinking cider before craft beer. Now, Engine 15 are making cider now, and I know that the Mazer right next to Silver Cow is in the process of opening up soon too. So there are more options for cider in Jacksonville now than ever before. That's it for this week's episode. Have a great 4th of July, and I'll see you right here again next week. But until then, I'll see you on the internet. I hope you enjoyed the video. I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Now, if this is your first time watching an iknowjax.com video, I would love to have you subscribe so that I can continue to help you find fun things to do in the Jacksonville area. Every weekday, I do a daily video update to remind you of the things that are happening this week. Plus, we do features on great restaurants in the River City and a weekly video calendar of events to help you plan for awesome experiences. And last but not least, every week we create a new full-length episode on all the best places to eat local, drink local, and be local. So subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.